What is up, YouTube? I look so weird without my beard. Had drill, so obviously had to shave all this for the army. Shiner Holiday beer. Been waiting all year for this. It's December, but hey, welcome back to the channel. Doing another project today. Pressure pot, I'm still trying to figure that out. So we are doing a little something different today. Actually, it's the same shit, but just a little different. Got this bad boy to put on the lathe. So if you've seen from my previous videos, I've had two blocks. This is maple, not gum. By the way, that gum bowl totally fractured when the heat was added to it from just being in the ambient air in the house, and it cracked. I'll show you that at the end of the video of what a bowl looks like when you don't dry it out or use gum wood. Anyway, this is supposed to be maple, or at least that's what they wrote on this particular block. So I took two of these blocks, put them together, wood glue. Now you can kind of see a lot of cracks in it. Not really cracks, but I don't think I put enough glue. I'm fairly confident that I'm gonna put this on the lathe and the wood's gonna split, but we're gonna try it anyway. So we're gonna get this on the lathe. We're just gonna make I think just like a big bowl or pot with it. No lid this time, I think, on it. Just gonna be a pot. We'll see what we can get when we get on it on the lathe. But hey, it's December, holidays, I'm drinking my beer. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel right there. Been getting a lot of subs lately. I really appreciate that. So let's get it on the lathe. Let's get it started. Let's see if this blows up, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, here we go. Okay, so now we've got the biscuit on the back of the lathe, so I had enough material to where it is now on the chuck, and we've kind of got our shape of what we're going to go for. So we're going to go ahead and get this down to a bowl. We might be okay. You can see here where the two pieces are connected, so hopefully this thing stays in place. Let's get it down to a bowl shape and then kind of go from there. All right, here we go. Okay, so here we are. We've got a majority of the bowl. I think it's going to stay together pretty good. I'm going to get a little ambitious and try to make a top. I know I haven't had the best success with that in the past, but I think I can get it done. So I'm going to try to cut it here and then use this part here as an attachment on the lathe, and then hopefully have enough material to make a top of the pot. So it's going to be a little bit of a more shallow build, but I'm going to try to see if I can get this down to where I can have enough material to put it on the chuck. If I can do that, then I'm going to cut it here and then see what we kind of get. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. We can make a big bucket. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. We'll see if we can make a top for it. So yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's give it a go. Okay, so we got the basic, we got it all gouged out, not too bad, and then I just did some touch-up on the side here. So overall, we're looking really good. Next part will be to sand this all down, and then we'll start on the lid portion. And unscrew myself up here. That'll go, bam, like that. So got a lot of material out of it, but it's gonna be a pretty nice sized pot. So that'll be the next step. I'll sand it. We won't do that. So the next part will be doing the lid. Okay, so we got the bowl sanded the way we want it. It looks really good. There's still some rough patches in it. I don't know why I couldn't sand that out, but overall it looks really, really good. You can see kind of in there where we did the sanding. So we're gonna just put some polish on this, and then this section will be done. Take this part off the lathe, and then we're gonna start to work on the lid for it. So let's get it polished and go from there. All right, here we go. Okay, so project is done. Now, I am discovering something about these blocks of wood. They are wet, or moisture is embedded in them, because let me show you, this was a 2-day project. I made a majority of the bowl yesterday, came back today, and noticed something when I made the top of the pot. So, this is the finished project. Overall, it doesn't look too bad. It's like a little acorn. Look at it. It's a little acorn. Look at the little guy. It looks really good, but you can tell here where like there is moisture embedded in the wood, and you can also tell by the top of the pot. And here is how you definitely know. You can kind of tell that it's more of an oval than round. Like this was made today. The lid was made today, and then this is the top of it, or the bowl itself. Which, I mean, it looks really good, but when you match them up, it's not perfect. Because the wood has warped and dried, and it's cracking. It's not cracking, but it's uneven. And it's, obviously, if I were to put that, if this was on the lathe and it was oval, we would have, like, rounded it down to where it was perfectly cylindrical. But the wood is beginning to dry, and it's expanding, because that's what wood does when it's wet and it dries. So the top of the pot, I mean, it goes on. The concept is there, but this is going to dry, and this little acorn is going to explode. But overall, not too bad the way the project ended. It looks pretty good. There's the top of the pot, and I, for the first time, successfully made an innard to where when I put the chuck on, I didn't have to have a biscuit at the end of it. But, I mean, not too bad. Not a bad project. Overall, it ended up really well. And guess what, guys? The pressure pot is good. So now we can start doing resin projects that don't look like ass. But overall, really happy the way it turned out. But obviously not perfectly round. But hope you liked it. Hope that you keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, like, all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next project. And hopefully this wood will dry out. I'll probably have to use it during the summer and figure out something else in the meantime for the winter. So overall, really happy the way it turned out. Hope you guys liked it. Hey, don't forget to subscribe. Alright, catch you guys in the next project. Hey, and Merry Christmas. Bye.